Ben has experienced a lot of challenges in his life, and right from the beginning, he's experienced a lot of delays. And so honestly, having the support and the help of therapists has been a huge blessing for our family. Ben is my second child, and he was born just shy of 32 weeks, very unexpectedly. And he spent about 3 months in the NICU. And actually, when I was pregnant, I didn't know that there were any issues, and we didn't find out until he was born, and found out that he had a couple of pretty rare genetic conditions. One is Prader-Willi syndrome, which is quite rare in and of itself. The other one that we found out a little bit later is called Patella syndrome. He's actually 1 in a billion because of those two diagnoses. There's not very many people who have the combination of those two diagnoses. They actually started therapy in the NICU. So they had somebody come in, they had an occupational therapist come in and do some stretching with his arms. We did feeding therapy with him. So we kind of knew right when he was born that he was gonna have therapy pretty much his whole life. He was with early intervention for the first 3 years of his life, and we had a therapist come in weekly, and he needed help with everything. He was very developmentally delayed. We did a lot of feeding with him, lots of OT, occupational therapy, did a lot of physical therapy. When you turn 3, early intervention ends, and then we were connected with other therapists. He's now 7.5, and he's had all of those therapies pretty consistently his whole life. So some of them have been in clinic and some of them have been at home. We have seen therapists through Care Options for Kids since he was about 3, actually, so about 4.5 years. I was connected first with a speech therapist who came highly recommended from another mom who has a child with the same condition that Ben has, Prader-Willi syndrome. And she just ranted and raved about how wonderful this therapist was. And we were looking for a speech therapist. And so I called her up and I said, "Do you have room?" And thankfully she did. And so we were like I said, we started with her. And then eventually we added a physical therapist who came highly recommended from another doctor that Ben sees, who we just absolutely love. And then from there, we added on an occupational therapist that we've seen for several years. So we've been with this company for a really long time. You know, it's funny because we actually see our therapists more than we see some members of our family, because they're in our homes. You know, they're in our house every week, and they have really just helped him to become what he is today. And there's just no way he would have reached the milestones that he has been able to. There's no way he would have made as much progress as he has without the love and the support and the help of really dedicated people, really dedicated therapists. They have just made all the difference, and I'm so grateful. Our family is so grateful. Ben loves people. He loves working with people. He enjoys his therapy sessions. He looks forward to them every week. It's just so amazing as a mom to watch him do things that are hard. I mean, therapy is not easy. He's doing things that are challenging for him, but they always do it in such a way that is motivating for him. They're great about taking his interests into account and adjusting maybe their plan that they had to make it interesting and fun for him. And so therapy has never been an issue for him. He always loves going, and the results are just incredible. He has made so much progress, so many strides because of the help that they've given us. Some people might be hesitant to have a therapist come into your home to do the session there. I can see, how people might have hesitations. And our experience in-home therapy has been so incredible. It's flexible, it's convenient, and you get the same, if not better, care by doing it in a place that you're comfortable, that your child's comfortable with. It'll make a big difference.